Everyone, thanks for joining us for today's episode of Canal Days. As always, I'm your host Carrie, along with my co-host, founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Comu. Our Canal Days series delves into the vast collection of historical sites throughout Massachusetts, with Robert's expertise of the local history as our personal guide. Each episode, we uncover history through local communities with historic houses, meaningful monuments, preeminent pivotal pioneers, and remarkable remaining remnants, all while uncovering their seminal significance. Today's episode of Canal Days will be canvassing the South Hadley High School.
Alright, so we're going to walk around the front of it to see what it's like a bit, but then we're going to take it in the car and go see the athletic fields as much as we can. Since it's a high school, it's a vast campus. Now this high school was made in 1958, and in the beginning they had asked Granby, do you want to come with us? Because they used to be with us, and Granby broke off at some point and started their own high school. Now, this is the third high school ever in South Hadley. The one that served through most of the 1800s was across the street from the library of Mount Holyoke College. It was alongside the old Hadley Burial Ground, pretty much where the observatory and the parking lot in front of that are now. And then the second South Hadley High School was in the town hall. It was a joint high school town hall, and that existed from about 1900 to 1958 in that manner. And then this one was made. So this school now is 67 years old. Hopefully it can last another half century or so. Okay, and they have alongside of it a conservation area, the Black Stevens. And that one is rather large, so large that two schools border on it, the Plain School at its southern end and the high school here at its northern end. So there's a big backyard to this high school. Okay, and along the sides of it, you have one side with a power plant. The other side has a large gymnasium and the athletic fields. And then the road that it borders on Route 116, which is through here, called Newton Street. There's a horse farm across the street, and then there's a few bungalow homes here from about 1900. And Carrie Flower, which has been there an extremely long time. And there's 4 public schools within South Hadley: the Plain School for preschool up to first grade, then Mosier, and then the Michael Smith Middle School. And then you come up to the high school, and then they go on. Alright, so now we're going to go out to the alley up street that it borders. On the side, you start with a softball field. And it also is a field hockey field at the time. And then deeper into it is the baseball field. And the indoor basketball is on the side of it. And we're going to go up Lincoln Street until we get to the upper athletic fields. There's a lot of them around here, like there need to be. Okay, and there's up in the upper field, like soccer players there. That's a track, and it's a football field, and it's also a soccer field. And now we're going on to an access road into the high school area. Okay, and here you can see the football field is here. Lots of football games are played here. Okay, then there's the barn that's used by the Department of Public Works. And then to the left side is a Little League baseball field, and that borders right on the Black Stevens Conservation Area too. All right, so this is a very active area at times. All right, and that's great for sledding, that big hill out in the distance there. Okay, so we'll say goodbye for now, and I hope you've seen a little bit of this very old school grounds.